everybody, welcome back to Holy Roller Guitars. Today we have a very special guitar, and I know I say this quite a few times, but this one is a very special guitar because it's a very limited run. It's so limited that I cannot find it on YouTube videos. I found it on one short, and I believe that that's this guitar, but it might be another one that they did a limited run on. So this is a limited edition Fender Stratocaster Player. So this guitar is called a limited edition Player Stratocaster Roasted Maple Fingerboard 2-color Sunburst. It's also called a roasted maple neck. So if you haven't seen one of these, this is a roasted neck that you can order one of these and put it on your guitar, but if you search this serial number, it will come up with this guitar. So this is a limited run. I'm not sure what guitar, I don't think it was Guitar Center, but I don't know, maybe it might have been Guitar Center, but I know Guitar had a limited run of these in a 3-tone Sunburst with fat 50s, and then they had one in Sonic Blue with fat 50s, but this one is a 2-tone Sunburst, and this one has Texas Special pickups in it. So very cool. 22 frets, 9.5-inch radius, and then a modern C, of course, and then no locking tuners or standard tuners, but it's a very, very cool and rare and limited. It is a limited edition guitar. So without further ado, I want to do tech specs. So I want to take a look at the pickups, look at the impedance, and then take a look at the neck specs. So I have to take off the strings, although they are brand new. They are 10-gauge strings, and I like 9s. So we're going to take off the strings completely, and then we're going to open up the pick guard and then get the neck specs. And at the end of the video, I will change out the strings, and then we'll get the weight with the 9-gauge strings instead of the 10. I don't think it's going to matter, but just for fun and giggles, let's go ahead and take the weight of it with 10s. Hey everybody, we'll be giving away another coffee mug once the channel hits 1,000 subscribers. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, like the video, share, and comment down below. Take care, God bless. Keep an eye out when the channel hits 1,000. We'll make a video and give another one of these away. So any guesses on the weight? It is 7 pounds, 14 ounces, shy of 8 pounds. And we have 3.590 kilograms. So just shy of 8 pounds, which is a little heavy. But yeah, I think it's an outer body. You have to 100% make sure. But while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the pickup impedance. And then after that, then I can get the strings off. So Texas Special pickups. Let's go ahead and start off at the bridge. We have 6.25. Going to the bridge and middle, we have 3.05. Going to the middle, we have 5.83. Going to the neck and middle, we have 2.95. And then lastly, the neck, and we have 5.83. So 5.83 and 6.24 for the bridge. So pretty hot for the bridge, but I thought these were a little bit hotter, but I have to go back to tech specs on my father-in-law's guitar back in April, I believe. I mean, not April, October, I want to say, of last year. So I'll go check his Texas Specials out, but let's take off the strings and look at the back of the pickups, of the pick guard, and then of the inside of the body. Before I fully take off these strings, I want to show you how large the tremolo bridges. So that's pretty cool that they got this large tremolo bar in here. I would think that's something you might see in like an American or like an Ultra or something, but I want to ask if y'all have any Mexican Player series, if y'all see this bridge in those guitars, because this is the first newer Fender Player made in Mexico guitar that I've seen, and I think that is an upgrade. Here is the neck, and then this is the back of the headstock. So serial number, 75th anniversary, made in Mexico. Another thing is the serial number underneath this, because the gentleman I got it from was like, he didn't know if it was back stock or what it was. why it was there, but I don't want to remove it. He didn't want to remove it, I'm guessing. And so yeah, we're leaving it that way. But again, with the beautiful neck. All right, let's finish taking off these strings. Alrighty, so we made our way to the electronics and the pickups, and I wanted to look at this to see if it had similar to the Texas Special preloaded pickguard, but I want to see if it says anything here. So assembly, Strat, Texas Special something. So it seems to me like if they wanted to build this guitar in Mexico, they could send a preloaded pickguard from the US, which is this one up here on the screen now, and that's a lot of money. $369 for this, for the pickups with the wiring. And yeah, also on the picture, it doesn't have this little white sticker here or these white lines here, but it does have the connections that it's supposed to have. It has the jumper here, so it does have the tone control for the bridge pickup, and this is all the same except for this green wire, this blue wire. But we also look here, and the capacitor is jumping from the first tone control instead of the second. So I would have to look at both of these closely just to make sure. But yeah, they have it wired the same, so it goes to the third terminal there to the third here, which this one goes from the third to the third. I know it's blurry, but it's just what I have from online. But yes, it is wired like a traditional Stratocaster. These are the Texas Specials. See the red indication dot there, the blue, the center one does not have it. And these are the custom shop Stratocaster pickups with the red dot there, yellow line, and then the blue here. So, but I know these are Texas Specials by the markings there. So they don't have the stickers, and they left a lot of line here, but on the preloaded one, they didn't. They cut it 2 size. They left line here for the ground and the lead. So, yep, but it does fit, because if we go to the body, you have your humbucker, your single coil here, and then your humbucker and the bridge. We have your ground there. We have some tape in there. This is a 2-tone, so it looks darker there, but it's just because of the, I guess, like the fade of the guitar. But it is a 2-tone, so it is not a 3-tone, but it looks 3-tone. So yeah, there's that. And then if we lift this up, we can see the cutaway here, which that's the same. It looks to me to be the same as every Stratocaster. Sorry about my hand. But yeah, looks beautiful. Very nice wood grain. Let's see what this sticker says. I want to take a look at what this sticker says in here. So let's take a look. So MO54811029. I can read upside down. But yeah, let's take a look at this routing job too, because the routing is really nice in here. This is very nice. Very nice and clean cut. And it's clean too. I wouldn't. There's a little bit of dust, but not much at all. And here's the bridge. If you are wondering about the bridge, Fender saddles, vintage saddles. There's the output jack. So I know we spent a lot of time here on the body, so I might make this and cut this short. Let's go to the neck, and we'll get the neck specs. So starting off here at the bottom at the 22nd fret, I did polish up the frets just now, so cleaned them up with the rotary, polished them up. And You can just take a look at the fingerboard. And then here is the headstock. Very nice. Let's start off with the width, and then we'll take the depth, and then we'll take the radius, and then the contour of the back of the neck. So starting off at the nut width, we have 1.65. That equals out to 42 millimeters. And at the 12th, we have 2.03 inches, which equals out to about 51.5 millimeters. Your first fret neck depth is a little chunky. It's at 0.93 inches. And the millimeters is 23.7. For your 12th fret, we have 0.88 inches. That equals out to 22.5 millimeters. So, wow, it gets really thin here on the 12th, huh? Well, 0.88 the 12th. And, well, now I'm getting 0.90, 0.91. So it just depends how I have it angled, but I guess 0.91. So a little bit thinner there at the 12th. Let's take a look at the radius. So at the first fret, we have 9.5, and somewhere around the 13th, we still have 9.5. So I believe these are medium jumbo frets on this neck. So that's what the frets are. Here's your contour of the back of the neck. So here's your first fret and your 12th fret. So it is modern C. So now you already took a look at the back of the body, but I guess y'all can just take a look at this beautiful wood grain. But we're going to go ahead and put the electronics back in, and we'll see what 9 gauges feel like on this Stratocaster, which I felt like the 10s were a little bit too tough, I guess. It just felt not comfortable. So let's go ahead and put the 9s on. So I just wanted to take a look at the neck one more time before we go to the back of the body. So I did find something here, and it says US. Not exactly sure what that means. USF. I don't know if that has anything to do with this being on here. But it does say made in Mexico. Here is the serial number, and I look it up and it says DE, and it says what it is. So I'll put it back up again. Fender 75th anniversary, and then your standard tuners. So I just felt that when I was saying that we were going to take a look at the neck, so I'm not sure what that means. But I couldn't find any like damage. The gentleman I got this from said he got it off a Reverb, and he said he got it in March. He said he bought it new. Yeah. Just wanted to give you an overview of the neck. So let the camera focus, and then we can take a look at this beautiful roasted maple neck. What I want to feature here is the F-stamp backplate. So the F-stamp backplate there, it had sticker residue, so I took it off with an alcohol pad. I want to also feature again is this massive tailpiece. So I want to get a reading off of this to see what is this to size. So we have like a 14.2 millimeter. That's just what it was on right now. So it's about 0.57 inches. Yeah, about 0.57. 0.56 to 0.57 inches on this bridge. So just want to show y'all this tremolo. There is the inside of there which is very clean. I'm getting a little bit of fingerprints on here, so I'm trying to take it off as I go. I do have the back plate. I did not get the weight with the back plate, but I will after I put on the strings. I will put the back plate back on, and it does have the sticker, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, here is the back once more. Just want to get you a closer view of the body. Come on, camera, focus. Just to take a look at the wood grain. So very nice. And on the back, it does look like it's 3-tone too, but it is a 2-tone Sunburst. But yeah, very beautiful. So I think the body may be like a standard body that they would put on the Mexico guitars, but maybe it's an upgraded one. I'm not 100% sure. I like this little stripe right here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's in almost excellent condition. I see on the back, that was the first glimpse of me seeing something on it. When I'm videotaping it, I can see better. But yeah, I just taken a liking to the neck, and then polished up these frets really good. So pretty cool. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and let me put on the 9-gauge strings. I will take another weight with 9-gauge strings, but let me take a look at the, I guess, the body to see how thick it is. So let's put you on the tripod. So the depth of the body, we're looking at 1.82 inches and 46.5 millimeters. And at the bottom, trying to go here, we're looking at 1.73 inches. Yeah, about 1.71 and 42.7 millimeters. And I just wanted to comment on the tuners. This is going to be something weird, but these look bigger than your standard tuner heads. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll take a measurement and geek out on another guitar about writing in the specs of this guitar. And I'm gonna get the where the hole is for the string. I'm guessing like around there. And nope, that's not right. There we go. So, and where the hole goes, we're looking at 0.181. 0.181. So I have these specs to look at, and I just put tuner. I want to do this so I can zoom in, but I put tuner there, so that's what I know. Top, and then where the hole is at. Alrighty, so here we are at the end of the video. I do have the back plate on the guitar, and we are at 7 pounds 15.8 ounces now. So I don't think removing one spring and adding the back plate gained the weight. I don't know, maybe it's just my scale gained an ounce. But if y'all wanted to see, maybe with the tremolo arm on there, we're at 8 pounds 1 ounce. So if y'all use the tremolo, I don't usually use it, so I'm gonna put it back there in the bag, but just wanted to show y'all that I did put the back plate on there. So maybe that's where that ounce came from, the back plate and the screws. I just wanted to do a fun little end to the video here. If I put the spring and I hold the string of the guitar, and if I make sure it don't fall backwards, you can see there we're at 7.11 ounces. So that's crazy. Yep, 7.11 ounces. So I think that's more accurate of what the guitar weighs if I weigh it this way compared to laying it flat here, like so. And then we have like almost 8 pounds. So I do want to thank you for giving me your time, for looking at all the specs and geeking out with me on the pickups, on the electronics, on the neck, on the weight, of course, and just looking at this beautiful guitar. It is a limited edition. I don't know what DE stands for in front of the title. Again, I'll put the specs here of what the model is, and yeah, if any of y'all know, or if anybody from Fender is looking at my video, I don't think so, but maybe they will. Please give me some information on that and why it says USF, I believe, on the headstock, and why it has a sticker. I may end up selling it, or I may just stop right now with the trading and keep this one. So that's a strong if. I do really like the neck. I'm a fan of the Sunburst, but I have my Sienna Sunburst, so this one I would want like a Sonic Blue or an aqua color, just because of what's going on with Tara and her cancer. I would love to have a guitar that's aqua color or baby blue, because that is her favorite color. So any of y'all out there want to trade for a two-tone Sunburst Player Series, of course I'm going to take off the electronics and the bridge. As long as you leave the posts that go in the body, we can trade bodies if you want to. I don't know how rare the two-tone Sunburst is, but if any of you are looking, just hit me up in my email. You can find it on my info of the YouTube page. It's holyrollerguitar@gmail.com. I guess for my daily advice is, if you're considering doing something on YouTube or on social media, like Instagram or something, and you just want to do it for fun. I started this for fun and as a coping mechanism because of my vision loss, and it grew to right now we're over 800 subscribers. The last time I checked is 815, and I just want to say thank you. I didn't know I was going to get there. I'm doing this because this is a passion of mine. This is a coping mechanism of mine. This is something that, you know, I love to do. I love to geek out on guitar stuff, and I do love my Fenders, so as y'all can tell. So yeah, if you want to do something like this, I think it's a great opportunity to do something, and you know, do something that you love to do. Yeah, it's something that, you know, I love to do, and something that I'm taking a passion towards. And look at where I got now. I traded a Squire Telecaster with some EMG pickups, and I worked myself up to a limited edition Stratocaster with Texas specials and a roasted maple neck. I never thought I was going to be able to, you know, get a new guitar. Like, this is pretty new to me. Like, I was smelling inside of the cavity over here, and it smells like fresh wood. And I guess this is probably the very first, other than the Squires, the Squire that I had, the one that I got started this trading process for this guitar. That was like the only new guitar that I bought. Everything else that I have is like trades and buying used and stuff. So this is pretty awesome that I got here. Here is the scripture of the day.
Verse of the day: may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing to you, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalm 19:14.
I say we love y'all. Thank you. I know this is going to be a longer tech specs, but thank you all for hanging around with me. Peace. We love y'all. God bless y'all. And take care. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one.